here. What's up, man?
Chilling. Just trying to, do what I gotta do and feeling good though. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I was a little chilly earlier. I had my little jacket on, but we just getting relaxed now. We vibing out. So tell us all about you. I know that you're gonna be, getting involved more for yourself. You compete and things like that. Yeah. But tell us about you, where you from, and how did you get involved with music and everything?
Well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, Kings County Hospital. You already know.
Okay.
I went to school in Long Island. I lived on the dark side. But music has always been in my blood. Like my pops played in a band with my moms. My uncle sings and chants. He does reggae. So yeah. So music has always been an influence in me.
What did he play in the band?
My pops played like 5 different instruments at least. He played the drums, the piano.
That's crazy.
Yeah, everything.
I feel like a lot of kids nowadays don't really learn how to play instruments. Like they're more so just, they learn like sampling and stuff. It's kind of how hip hop started, right? Like sampling because a lot of the kids couldn't, really afford. Beats. Yeah, a lot of the kids, I was watching a documentary about that. A lot of the kids can't really back in the day, if they didn't have access to these instruments and learning, they actually just went ahead and learned about sampling. Yep. So that's pretty dope. I have, my daughter learned piano too. So.
Oh, that's dope.
So do you play instruments too?
I only play with the mic.
Okay. All right. Well, you never know. It's never too late. But so you said reggae influence. So do you you vibe a lot with a lot of reggae artists?
Absolutely. Like I actually listen to more reggae than hip hop, strangely enough. But
me too. You going to Carnival, Juve?
I'm going to Juve. My uncle had just went to the Labor Day parade last month.
Okay.
He always go to the Labor Day parade.
Yeah. So what you like more, Juve or Carnival? Would they throw the paint, Juve, or like Juve?
Yeah, Juve at night is more my thing.
Yeah, Juve last year was lit. Yeah. On Sundays in Miami, reggae is super lit out there.
Yeah, the joint down in New York on Eastern Parkway, it's like a 2-day party. You start at nighttime, and you end at nighttime the next day.
Oh man, that's crazy. You gotta have a lot of stamina for that.
Absolutely, a lot of water too.
For sure. Word. So, what are some of your goals like when it comes to your music? Like, what are some things that you really are focused on?
Well, to be honest with you, my main thing is what I call going back to the future, right? Mm-hmm. Putting substance back in the music, and not just saying whatever's trending, whatever sounds good. That. Like I want somebody to hear a song of mine and feel the emotion I put in that, and help them, or just. To me, music has to mean something. Like it's my music is based solely on emotions. Like however I feel that day. Yeah. The song is going to be about that. Yeah. Like, who are some of your artists that you feel like really capture the essence of that most effectively? My man Jadakiss for one. Jadakiss. Kiss, definitely. Kiss always puts me in that mode. R.I.P. Stack Bundles. Stack, my man.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, that's my guy, yo. R.I.P. to Stack. And, Nino Man, my man Looney. King Marak too. I gotta listen out for my man King Marak. He's on fire with no extinguisher right now. Okay. So New York, has their own vibe, a lot of drill, things like that. Are you into drill? Are you a fan of that? What you think about like the whole New York music scene right now? New York music, I mean the kids like it, but it don't sound like New York. It don't have that New York sound, Yeah. So what would you say would really be that New York sound though? I would say like the Locks. Oh yeah. DMX. Okay. The old school J. Mhm. Like actually having lyrics and substance and like we were saying today is the Nas concert, y'all. Nas and Wu-Tang out there in Tampa. We sitting here. Word. We should have interviewed in the audience. I'm just playing, but serious though. I'm just playing. Nah, we love it. We love to be here. Free Yourself, Indie Jams always. So, I know you've been doing your thing and you signed up to compete and stuff like that. So what for you, like when you write, like what really helps you get in that zone? It's my best friend. Her name Mary Jane. Y'all probably know her. She helps me.
At least you're transparent, man.
Yeah, she definitely helps me out, but like
I feel that.
Relaxes you? Yeah, it relaxes me, it puts me in a different mode, and have a little drink or two, something like that, but not too much,
Yeah, moderation.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
Big facts. So, for me, I feel like a lot of times I love to ask artists, like, what's, your favorite part of the creative process? So for you, what would it be? Like, would it be recording? Would it be, the actually writing, the performing? What, like, do you gravitate more towards? Like, what do you really enjoy?
I like performing the music.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like, whenever I record something and you go on stage in front of however many people, and if you can get them to lock in and key in on your every word and feel the emotions you felt when making that song, that's priceless to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely performing the music. Even though I like making the music too, because it's a creative process that I do, but definitely performing is my number one thing. I love the stage.
Have you ever had that time where sometimes you know the song so well, but it's just kind of like running through your head, but you start thinking about something else when you perform it, and you have to call yourself back, like, wait a minute, there's an audience in front of me. And how do you navigate that?
I pick somebody in the crowd and talk to that person.
Oh, so you lock eyes?
Yeah, I lock eyes. I talk to that person.
Eyes.
I go to the other part of the stage, lock eyes on that person.
Okay.
Make it personable, you know what I mean?
What do you feel like, for you is so important as a performer, like for other artists to know, like what they really need to focus on? Would you say like crowd control or breath control? Like what do you feel like?
Well, those two are main key. I would call that 1A and 1B, but the crowd control, MC means master of ceremony. So you got to be able to connect with the crowd, move the crowd, draw those emotions out the crowd. And you need the breath to do it, otherwise your stage presence is not going to be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, you ever get like real nervous before, or are you more just chill? Like you ever get nervous, or you just chill?
To be honest, I'm weird because like I would get nervous if there's only a couple people in the audience, but if it's a large crowd,
it's kind of like you get lost. I'm like that too.
I like large crowds. I guess it's a New York thing, but I definitely like large crowds.
I kind of get what you're saying because there's so many people where it's like you can't really there's not too many, a few people just in front of you, you can kind of get lost. It's not as intimate. Yeah, so we're gonna listen in a little bit to one of your tracks called Late Night Bars. I'm assuming you wrote it late night. I'm assuming, I don't know, but tell us about that track. Like, tell us about what inspired it. Like, how did it come about? Tell us about it.
Well, that track actually came about by accident.
I
was listening to beats and everybody was tired. Everybody was sleeping.
Slumped.
Snoring
heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Like cackling and everything.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? Yeah. And then the beat came on. And then I heard the sample of the singing, and then
that sample just hit.
Yeah. And when I heard the beat, it was like, and then I just started rapping, because I don't write down music.
I feel that.
I just go in and punch, but
it
was definitely late night.
Late night.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3.
Later than that, I actually finished the song like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Sheesh. How long did it take you to write it?
90 minutes.
Exactly?
Yeah.
You'll make it stay.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, we're about to get into that track, and listen to it and everything like that.
It's definitely a track that you want to listen to on a late night drive somewhere when you and your shorty or you and whoever, your peoples.
Yeah. There's something about late at night, vibing on the road, just driving and you just chilling.
Be alone with your thoughts and all that.
Yo, like when the world is sleeping.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. That's why I said while they sleeping, I'm working on my art.
Say that again?
While they sleeping, I'm working on my art.
Facts. So while y'all slump, up and doing it. So we about to get into it. If you want to introduce that track.
Yeah, this is Late Night Boss with me, PE, produced by Othello. Check it out. Let me know what y'all think.
Let's go. Free Yourself Radio, Indie Jams. Let's go. I mean, I wouldn't say we're sleep deprived, but we're just real intentional because we just up late. Like you said, you were up to what,
So I was up till I finished the song at 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
I started it a little bit after 3.
For me, I'm like when I get in that creative flow, I feel like I can't go to sleep, I can't eat, I can't do nothing until I get it out.
Until it's done.
What about you?
I'm the same way. Like if I start a song, and like the feeling is there, I don't leave until that song is finished front to back.
I feel that.
It's hard to create that same emotion again.
Yeah, it's like once you're in that moment, you don't want to lose that momentum.
You gotta stay. It's just like being in the presence. You just want to be there.
I hear you. So I know one of your favorite bars from that whole track was why you sleep working on my art.
Yeah.
What else do you feel like really stood out to you, or you really really felt that you really want your listener to really pay attention to?
Like on the second verse, when I said, "What's a hill to a giant? A small thing. Focus like Kobe going for that first ring."
Okay, simile.
Yeah, you know. So,
Okay.
yeah, so like that's mainly me. Like I always want to make sure my audience, I give them something to hold on to, give them some type of inspiration.
Yeah.
Because we all know when Kobe got that first ring, he was on tilt. Like he wasn't playing no games. He was focused in.
Focus season, like Kid Pro.
Yeah, you got to be locked.
Shout out Kid Pro. Gotta stay focused. You know.
Focused,
yeah, focus. Yeah, love that. So I know you said like as you know as a youngin, you know, like your pops, you know, your family kind of helped to cultivate that interest in the music. As you got older, I'm sure there was some setbacks. I'm sure there has been some times he's like, yeah. So do you want to tell us a little transparent moment about, you know, some things that maybe you've had to overcome to kind of keep going, whether that's in life in general or as it pertains to your music and your musical journey?
Well, I mean, what a big setback that I kept running into was like jealousy between artists and like
envy, huh?
Yeah, and it's like funny thing is like back in the days, somebody would ask me, "Yo, come on the track with me, come to the studio."
Right.
I'm like, "All right, cool, let's do it." I do my verse.
You out-rap them.
No,
and now they don't know how to act, huh?
They don't want to do the song no more. They say, "Oh, this hold on."
That's lame. Like they gotta step it up, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I went to this event the other day. I'm not gonna say who, but there was two artists. They were young, and I actually knew one. You know who one of them are. But the one boy out-rapped the other one. He was like, "Dang, you don't have to." I'm like, bro, give him his flowers.
Yeah,
you know, y'all are both dope.
But use that as motivation to get yourself better.
It's crazy though that you say that, because I feel like some people low key do like hold back because they don't want to be outshined. But it's like it's okay, you know. So how did you address that though?
Well,
did you just
mainly what I really did was I got nicer. I kept getting better.
You said I just kept getting flyers, kept letting them hate.
I just kept getting better because at the end of the day.
Feel that.
If you're mad and you don't, if you feel some type of way, that's your issue that you need to work on.
Big facts. Yo, so take notes. Everybody that wants to do collabs, please don't ask a really good artist and then be upset when they out-rap you. Like, step your game up. You know what I'm saying? No, I really like that though. You have to be confident in who you are. Like, just because somebody might have more punchlines doesn't mean that your verse wasn't good. Exactly. So it's okay to like give someone a little bit of more shine. You know, I feel like people, they want to hold on so much, you know. It's like we all got to come together and collaborate.
Why didn't watch the other, both watch the face, you know? Why not?
That part. So when it comes to visuals and music videos and things like that, do you have any plans or anything coming up or anything that, you know, you kind of want to share with the audience about what they can look forward for you other than your performances?
My first official video is going to be a teaser for a song I got. Well, I got a PE mix. I don't do remixes. I do PE mixes.
PE mix. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I got a PE mix to Hate in Your Blood, and that's going to be the first visual of me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do late night bars, and I got a special thing for the ladies at the end of the year.
Okay. So I'm sure it's obvious, but why PE?
PE?
Why PE? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm also a middle school teacher, and I be thinking about the whistle, like, you know, like the kids outside dressing out in the courtyard.
I ain't have a rap name for a long time.
Okay.
And one day I went to the studio with my man Mo at the time, and they was like, "Yo, what do we call you?" I was like, "I don't know, me." And he was like, "Nah, yo, like, what do they call you?" So I was like, "Well, my aunt called me Prince, R.P. my Aunt Julian. She called me Prince, and in high school they all called me Eloquence because I was good with my words. So I just put it together and ran with it. Everybody called me PE since then." Okay,
I like that. That's super dope. You know, for artists that don't really prefer a name, a stage name, things like that, it's all good. But that's super dope. You know, break it down and everything. We have another one of your tracks that we're about to get into, but before we do that, I just kind of wanted to know, you know, like I said, maybe what has been something that, you know, like you really feel like you've had to overcome in your life?
I had to overcome my reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, people know me for one thing, and the part when I was transitioning into my life for the better, people know you for what you used to do. They don't see you for what you're about to do.
Yeah.
So like my hardest transition was like, you know, getting out of jail and just you know, just living life like a citizen. That was the most hardest thing I had to do. Still is. But
did you use that time to write or to read or anything like that?
I read the word a lot. I read the word a lot. That definitely helped me. A proverb a day definitely keeps the devil away.
Say that again, please. That's amen to that.
A proverb a day keeps the devil away. Gives you knowledge.
That's right. We don't do the apple. I like that though. That's really good. Listening to a church service on the way over here, you know, just trying to feed our mind a little bit, feed the soul a little bit. Love that. Yeah, it's really, you know, important for us to ask our artists, you know, what we feel like you've had to overcome, because a lot of times people just think, you know, based on social media, like, you know, we good, we out here, we having a great time. It's like, nah, you know, it's okay to not be okay. And sometimes you go through these hardships, so you gotta really overcome.
They gotta remember, you only see the highlights on social media. You don't see the lowlights.
And I saw your little queen earlier, your daughter. Girl, How is that navigating, like, being a father and also being an artist and, you know, everything else that you do?
Well, she's one of the biggest motivations that I have, if not the biggest.
Raising daughters, boy.
Man, pretty ones too.
Ooh, get the strap.
Like a few of them. But like that's why like I don't curse in my music. I love that. My music is conscious. So my daughter listens to my songs.
I love that. How old is she?
She's 5. She turned 6 November 4th.
So cute.
She writes music too. She got a song called "A Daddy Song" she wanted to sing for you. I told her she can't do it.
Why? She gotta sing with the daddy. Come on.
Yeah.
Next time.
She's
gonna have her own interview.
Absolutely.
Book her own interview, and then after that, book her on Love More. And then after
you're gonna need more than 30 minutes. That girl could talk.
That's what's up. I got a little 9-year-old. Sorry.
I seen that. She's a poet, right?
Something like that. She's a little bit of everything. She's sassy, a little everything. Well, you know, like I said, we have your other track we're about to get into. Yeah. And if you want to tell us a little bit about that, and you know, if you want to shout out any producers or anybody that you work with, people that kind of help you with your journey, that would be a great time.
I definitely want to shout out my homie King Marak. I want to shout out Coon, Silent Money, What the Deal Is. Y'all already know how we get down. And I definitely want to, this track, Bless You. Like, I don't hide the fact that I'm a believer of the Most High, so...
Amen.
So I definitely got to make sure that the world knows that up front, because that's first in my life, so I wanted to make my first single towards him. It has a churchy vibe, but when you hear it, you'll see...
Well, we like that, you know?
Yeah,
we like that. It's trending, you know, a lot of times, too, artists that don't really, like, are big believers, they kind of getting into that vibe, too.
Want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
I actually had a Christian album. Christian hip hop.
Really?
Album, yeah.
That's awesome.
When I first came to Florida a few years ago, I was doing Christian hip hop.
You got a link with like Caleb Gordon and all them.
Yeah.
You know, really fire. Also Keith Anthony, shout out Keith. But look, we better get into this track. Better listen to some more of him. And if you want to follow him as well, where can they follow you?
You can follow me, Silent Money PE on IG. TikTok is silentmoney.pe. And all bookings, silentmoney.pe@gmail.com.
All right, let's get it. Free Yourself Radio. Let's go. I feel like I'm just vibing. I love like Dave East and all them, and you kind of really give me that whole just flow, like just chill, like.
Shout out to Dave East. That's my guy. Yo.
Yes, sir. I love watching his lives. So you said something off air that I felt like was so important that I want you to repeat again about the bars. Can you repeat that to let everybody know? Yeah.
So like in my music, you know how when people hear music they like a lot. It gets stuck in your head, you repeat it. So what I do is like in my music, I leave little nuggets from the Bible or little life lessons here and there. So when you're repeating it in your head, then you know the mind controls the body.
I love that. It's really important, man, because especially the young kids, you know, I teach in middle school and all them, they repeating the words all day.
Yeah.
You know, of course, they're always, you know, singing Ice Spice and everything. And I mean, we love it at the same time, you know, a little turn up, a little ratchet. But at the same time, man, it's really important to be intentional and purposeful with our words, because these kids and everybody repeating it and stuck in your head, and it's like, what are they really saying, you know? So I love that you do that. You know, take notes of the artists, man, because this is so important. But yeah, we're looking forward to having you at the contest. We're looking forward to hearing more of you. And I think you're open-minded for people to book you for features and stuff like that.
For sure, absolutely.
All
Just
right.
holler at me. I'm down to do all features. I kill all beats. It don't even matter.
He bodies all beats. He leaves all beats in body bags. Okay, straight. Brah. Okay. Do you ever incorporate like patois and everything a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yo.
My catalog, man. Just.
She gonna spit some off the dome?
Yeah. I could definitely do that.
Acapella?
Yeah.
Just right now?
Right now.
Oh, let's get it.
Listen.
What you got?
I make diseases. I'm really that sick.
Come on.
Poor and rich. I've been on both sides of the fence. And I don't like neither. Cause when you poor, you're miserable. You have it all. Everybody hates you. But I gotta love Jones for chasing that paper. F the haters. I don't even trust my neighbors.
Come on.
The new breed of rap is here. I'm coming with flavor. I can't really explain it. I guess it's just in my nature to hear a track and bomb on it like who want it. I drop one verse, these dudes don't want it. This ain't my hardest stuff, it's my startup kit. I'm about to flood the market like dimes of chocolate. Far from a rap artist, I'm a savage starving. Demanding my respect, son. They call me Red Dragon, the rap version of Hannibal Lecter. I eat tracks for breakfast and on my competitors.
Come on.
I have 1,000 styles and all of them will get you. I send them like a dog and sick ya. It'll be the Holocaust of rap and I ain't talking about Hitler.
Woo.
They some household dudes walking around in their slippers.
Come on.
Get ready for cold summers and warm winters. PE here with Free Yourself and Simba.
Ooh. Yo! Let's go. Let's go. We love that. Okay, so where can we find you before we wrap up? That was fire. Let's go. Where can they find you again?
You can find me October 8th. It's going to be a night to remember. I'll be at the Arc. And you can find me on all social media. Silent Money PE. Rap, what up? Coon, you already know what to do, boy.
Let's go. Free Yourself Radio PE. Tap in, man. Let's go.
Yeet.